Joining us now is Tony Darrow. Welcome to the show, Tony.
Thank you, Don. I know we met before, but it was a while, and it was from my friend Don, and we
Yeah,
call him Donnie Baseball.
you
Yeah,
do? Yeah,
yeah.
Don
Well, he was with the
Demola.
Montreal. Yeah, he was with the Montreal Expos. Great pitcher. He was a wonderful pitcher.
Yeah, and what a
Yeah,
nice guy. He's really nice.
yeah.
So, we got a chance to meet one another. I'm an actor, although I don't get to act as often as you do, Tony. Tell us what some of your latest projects have been.
Well, I produced my own project, and with my cousin Paul Borghese, who's a great director, and he's in the film too. It's called Jailhouse Jerky Crew, and it's about beef jerky. And this beef jerky, I got you have it too on your desk. I saw.
I
Uh,
do.
this, yeah, this is one of them.
Okay.
It's, uh, yeah,
You have,
okay.
yeah, you've got original, honey glazed,
Oh,
teriyaki, so hot and spicy. So
yes.
so through all your years of acting, all of a sudden I heard this great story about how this beef jerky came about, and you decided to call it Jailhouse Beef Jerky. What
Right.
made you decide to lend your love, your passion for this particular brand? What is it about the
Well,
jerky that's
when
better
when
than the
you knock
rest?
around, yeah, well, when you knock around as much as I do, and I've done like 90 films, you run into people. People talk to you, and they always, you know, out of every hundred things that are spoken about, maybe one happens, and this one was the one that happened, and it was done very simply by a friend of mine who said, I know a guy that would be perfect for this because he's a great actor, and that was a compliment. And he knows what he's talking about, and he could pitch this for us. And these people from Oklahoma, where a lot of the Mormon people live, they manufactured this jerky, and it was called something else, and we changed it to Jailhouse Beef Jerky. And it's selling. It's all over. It's going in all the publics in Florida. It's going to the ShopRites. It's going to Georgia, Atlanta, South Carolina, and I'm going to be rich.
Well, I
It's
know
really
that you're rich
strong.
in
And
spirit. I know that
thank
you're
you.
rich in spirit, and I know that you've brought a beautiful richness to the lives of all of your fans. What was one of
Thank you.
the early acting gigs? I know you said you've been over in 90 films, but what was one of the early days that you got a chance to, kind of try that acting muscle that you remember today?
Well, I was a nightclub performer for many years. I worked Vegas. I worked Atlantic City, Carnegie Hall. I sang in Carnegie Hall. I sang with the New Jersey State Symphony. Uh, I worked the Stardust Hotel for 3 years in Vegas. I was Buddy Hackett's opening act. The younger people might not even know who Buddy Hackett is, but he was one of the funniest men in the world. I also worked with Don Rickles. I'm sure some of you remember Don Rickles and his funny tapes. He was wonderful. And I did a lot of stuff in Vegas and in Atlantic City. And then I started headlining, and it just snowballed. People called me for certain things. And I said, why not? First of all, I tasted the jerky. It's delicious. And the package is delicious too, in a way, because it's the only package that has a human image on it, and that's me. Most of the jerkies do not have an image on it at all. There it is.
Right.
And I'm saying there, what's your beef? I'm pointing to it. What's your beef? So it's unique, and it's delicious. It really is. My favorite is the teriyaki. I like the teriyaki.
That's the one I'm
And
holding up, Tony. I like it. I like it as well. You were kind enough to send us some, and it has been flying off the shelf. So I had to tell people, Tony, between the time it arrived and now, I'm like, don't eat all the jerky. I'm like, I need it for the show, right? I had to hide it from the people here because it is really that good. It's very
that's what
tasty.
happens.
Yeah,
And
that's what
I'm
happens.
always dieting, because you got to stay in shape, especially on camera. And I always keep it in my car. And it's infectious. You can't stop eating it. So that's another good thing I like.
Well,
Uh,
on the craft services tables, I know recently you were just doing another television show that you were filming down here in Long Island and near Manhattan and everything. But you should always just sneak a little bit on that craft services table because I'm sure it would be a hit with everybody there too.
Yeah, we got it all over on the set, like even next to me while I'm filming, and I'm drinking water. I got the beef jerky when I get a little, tired or laid back. I eat some jerky, and it's delicious. People are calling me,
Around
when can we get it? Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Around the holidays now, with you being able to be a performer and everything, is there one holiday song that you just love still belting out, whether it's in the shower or driving to set? Is there something that really touches your heart around this holiday season that you like?
Uh, I guess White Christmas. I'm
Ah,
dreaming of a white Christmas. Yeah, I think
with
that's.
every Christmas card I write,
You
may
hear my
your
puppies?
days be merry and bright.
Merry and bright,
And may
and they
all your
all.
jerky be from Jailhouse.
That's terrific. I want to stay in touch because we're be filming a lot more of the Jerky Boy crew, and I got a spot for you.
Oh, I would
I'm gonna
love that.
put
I would be
you.
honored to work with you in any sense of the word. It's a delight. We've been able to talk on the phone over the last few months, and you're just a really special person, Tony. And I appreciate you. And I know that this year for both of us has been a year of joy, but also a year of loss. So I wanted to let you know that my heartfelt prayers are with you, your family, your extended family during this season. And I just appreciate you. So call me anytime.
Thank you.
But yeah, go Jailhouse. It's Jailhouse Beef Jerky, and it's what's your beef? Wait? Let me try to say that a little like meaner. Hold on a second, Tony. What's your beef? How's that?
Oh,
Is
what's
that
your
intimidating?
beef? Yeah, I like this. Oh, what's your beef?
Okay. What's your beef? How's that better?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. My Italian's coming out. It was nice to see you, Tony. Happy journeys to you.
And I like your sexy name, Donna Drake. That's showbiz, boy.
There you go.
Now,
It's
my
my
real
real
name,
name.
my, my real name is Nunzio Antonio Borghese. That's
Ah,
Sicilian. But when
ah.
I was a kid growing up in Brooklyn, East New York, they didn't talk like that. They talked, "Hey Anthony, what I told you, don't ask me," And there was the Brooklyn accent. So uh, one time, my friend says, "What's your name?" And the other guy said, "Anthony Borghese." And I said to myself, "Anthony Borghese, what the hell is that?" So I had to change my name. And my cousin Bobby, who was older than me, he called me up and said, "Hello, let me talk to Tony Darrow." And that's how that name came about. And it's been with me for many years. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good name. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you very soon. Now I'm already starting to salivate, so now I got to have some of the honey glazed. All right,
Yes.
take care. Bye, Tone.
God bless and happy Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I love you. Thank you.
I love you too. Be well. Mwah.